Hi everybody, it's that time of the year again, the UK Knife Show, just 2 days away, and I've spent the last month more or less shut up in my workshop and working on this desk here, doing my leather work. Invested a whole month of my time into producing knives for the UK show. This will be the third show that I've been to there, and I like to think there's been a progression in my work and the quality of my work over the 3 years that I've attended the show, and I've always strived to improve. I've never rested on my laurels and said, "Well, that's good enough now. I've reached the culmination of my abilities as a knife maker." I've always endeavoured to try and go beyond and seek to improve my knife making where possible. And sometimes, you don't quite see a way forward to improve until you sort of cast your eyes around you and see the standard of other people's work, because there are some fantastic knife makers out there, and there'll be some fantastic knife makers at the UK show, and I am very privileged to be able to share a table with the likes of some of them. Anyway, I've built a box of knives. I'm not sure how many knives I've built, to be honest with you. I've bought a variety of standard classic design with tapered tangs. I can just reach down. This one here, I think. I'll show you this one. It came first to hand. It's a classic in 3mm. I've got a variety of these with matching ferro rods. They all feature stabilised scales. This one happens to be Massa birch. They're all in right-handed sheaths because that's predominantly what people want. But I guess if someone did want a left-handed sheath, I could build a left-handed sheath up at a later date, of course. All the fire steels are like this. They're all the new spun design. Let's get the light onto it. That nice spun design, look. I think the camera's focusing. So that's that. This particular knife, as I say, is 3mm. And I've actually produced a shorter blade. This is a 4mm blade, a 4-inch long blade. Triple tempered, 58.5 HRC. And as I say, being 3mm non-taper, I don't tend to taper the tangs of 3mm knives rather. But you can see it's got red liners. Hopefully the light's picking that up and the camera's picking that up. All the knives, as I said earlier, I think they all feature stabilised scales. All the knives bar the neck knives and one individual knife will not have. They've all got danglers apart from those two, and the dangler design you've seen before. So how many classics have I got? What's that one there then? I'm distracted by another knife that's caught my eyes. This one's in stabilised walnut root, again with red liners. Again with a 4-inch blade, so slightly smaller, also slightly smaller handle on the 3mm knives. So that's 2 classics. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or 12 altogether. of the classics. Here's a 4mm classic with a tapered tang. A slightly longer blade, slightly longer handle. Again with the hourglass. This one again happens to have red liners. I have got ones with black liners. So that's that one. Oh, they will feature, or some of them, most of the knives feature my new Trinity pin style of mosaic pin. So that's the standard of workmanship I'm taking to the show this year, and hopefully there's been an improvement in my work over time. I got to say, I hasten to add that whatever knife I've ever built in the past, at that particular time when I was building it, was built to the best of my ability at that particular time. And as you gain more experience and gain more skill, obviously your quality, your fit and finish improves. This one, what's this one then? This is a 3mm. This one's got fitted with a fatter set of scales. So someone with a big hand, want a real handful. So that will be for someone with fairly large hands. Stabilised bird's eye maple. Mosaic pins, black liners. 3mm blade. It's about a 25 to 26 degree bevel on there, so that's going to be very, very slicey and still very robust. What else can I show you? What's this one? This is a nice pommel on this knife. Well, they're all nice. This is a standard classic with a tapered tang. And this one's got black liners, and again with mosaic pins. Stabilised walnut root, lovely wood, absolutely lovely. And there's something I can show you which you'll be interested in. Where are we? Let's find it. This is one of the only classics that I'm doing just a belt carry sheath. Now the more observant of you will notice that the sheath is somewhat longer than the other ones. There's not a lot in it, just a few mil, but it's amazing what a few mil makes. This is a right hand belt carry sheath, and the knife that's in it, again to the more observant, you'll notice a difference there. It's a scaled up classic. I've made it from 5mm deeper thickness of steel. It's still 4mm, 4mm thick, untapered. But I've increased the depth of the blade, and not only that, I've also dropped the pommel down by 5mm, and I've dropped the tip down by 5mm. So it gives you that drop point, that real drop to the blade. So this is the only one in existence. I've got 4 other knives in the workshop, but they're not nowhere near completion yet. So this is the first one to be finished. I haven't given it a name. I just thought of it because it's sort of canted down like that. I'd call it the Canted Classic. So it's just a slightly scaled up classic knife. Again, someone with big hands would appreciate a knife like that. The bevel is 9mm, a 9mm tall bevel, approximately 26 degrees. That's 13 degrees per side, which makes it very lean and very slicey. This one's fitted with blue liners and plain pins. And the sheath has green thread. I'm not sure if the camera's picking the colour of the thread up or not. The other unusual knife design that I've built, and my friend Gary actually be interested in this. It's a cross between my tracker knife and yeah, basically just the tracker really. But what I've done, I've extended the handle on it, so I got a longer handle. But the thing that's different is the grind. The grind is a sabre grind, 7 degrees per side, with a very tiny micro bevel. I don't know if the light will show it. It's a very reactive edge, and you can actually, again, I doubt you're going to see it in the light, but you can push. I'm not going to be able to show you, I don't think. You can cause a deflection. Of the edge, because it's quite flexible and then it returns. But whether the camera's picking it up or not, I don't know. Anyway, it's a good sign of a good eat treat. So that would make an ideal game knife. Someone interested in deer stalking who wanted to use it for field butchery, etc. Stabilised wood, so it should keep the handle sort of clean, I suppose. So that is just an elongated Jacklaw tracker knife. If ever I branch out into stainless steels, because I stamp my logo, I need to stamp that logo in before I harden and temper the blade. So I need that flat spot. So I'm limited to really doing my knives to a sabre grind rather than a true flat. But again, this is extremely lean. So that's basically the selection of knives that I'm taking. Nothing else really of any great difference to show you, apart from, you know, they all are rather nice woods. They're all a little special. I've even got an elm one. An elm's getting quite rare now. I managed to have a stabiliser piece of elm. So that's it. So those are my knives for the UK show on the 26th, I think it is, or 27th rather, of June. Hope to see some of you there. Thanks for watching the video, and looking forward to it. Bye for now.